Get started in iMovie, all you have to do is find the iMovie application. This should come automatically installed on your Mac, but if not, find it in the App Store. Once you open up your iMovie application, you can start a new project by coming over to the Projects button, clicking New Movie, and you'll have your new movie. Give your movie a title, hit OK, open it up, and then here is where you'll find your movie. And this is where you're going to do all your work for that movie. From here, you're going to find a few different options in terms of what you can add to your movie. I recommend starting with just adding the video clips, screencasts, clips, videos, whatever it is, directly into this bank right here. So you do that by clicking the Import Media button, searching your computer for any videos you have, any MP3, MPEG, whatever it is, file, finding it, and hitting import. Then that media is going to be found here, and all you really have to do is just start, once this is all in here, you can start adding it to the timeline. Let's say I want to add some music to my clip. I'm going to come over to where it says audio, and if you have iTunes linked on your MacBook computer, you can draw straight from that. Or what you could do is do what I did and find an MP3 file online, download that MP3 file, and then import it like so. Same way we would find a clip. Only now the media is going to look like this. And to add sound to this clip, it's very easy, very simple. I'm just going to drag this clip, put it right under here so it's like overlapping the video. And then it should be playing with this video. But to make sure that this doesn't overpower your voice, just make sure you come over here to the volume button, decrease this. I usually do about 1 or 2%. And then it'll work out. All right, so let's add one more clip and start to clean this up a little bit. Same process, I hit this import button, drag my clip to the timeline, and as you can see here, my sound goes for way too long, so I can come down here to adjust this. To make this easier for you, you can always hit the Command- button to zoom out of your timeline, and Command+ to zoom in on your timeline to see all of those little things happening within your clips. All right, so we have a lot of cool things happening right now. Let's go into our titles and backgrounds. Basically what these are these are images that you can put text on to do whatever you need to do. To do that, all you really need to do is drag one of these images anywhere in your timeline. It'll adjust as so. And if you want to add text to this, come over here to titles, grab whatever title you'd like, put it on top of our image, and then you can type your text here. And if you give that a little play, look at that. Let's add some transitions between clips to make them as seamless as possible. I can go to the Transitions tab and click on any of these transitions. I like minimalistic transitions myself, so I think I'm gonna choose maybe a cross blur, get some cross blur action. Drag it in between clips, and you'll have your transition there. You can put them between all of your clips, and it looks like this. Wow. To make your audio a little bit more smooth, you can zoom in, hit Command+, and grab this little dot right here. And what happens is, when you move this over, the audio will fade in. So it'll start really quiet and then start building into it. It's just a really cool way to start and also end your clips. All right, so I spent a couple minutes adding a couple more clips, changing audio, and so on. So what I did was I added a clips video. I added another transition, I modified the audio. What you can do with any clip is you can right click it and detach the audio like I did for this clip, and you can start modifying the audio here. If you want to fade that in, that's totally cool. But let's take a look at the final product. Hello everybody, welcome back to another interactive YouTube mini lesson with me. I hope you enjoy. Today we're talking about dialogue. Hope you enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome to the dialogue mini lesson. I'm your host, Mr. Broten, and today we're going to be talking about conversations in literature. How are we going to format those? How are we going to integrate those? That's going to be the focus of today's video. As always, we'll start with the learning objectives of the lesson. 1. By the end of the lesson, we'll be able to explain the function of dialogue. We talked about the purposes of dialogue when we were reading Anne Frank's diary, so we'll revisit that. And 2, we're going to write properly formatted dialogue that follow the 3 rules of dialogue, and that is going to be the focus of today's video. You have made it this far. There's only one thing left to do, and that is to compile the video into some format that students can access and watch. So you do this by going over here to, I call it the Share button, little box with an arrow. You can do a lot of different things. You can upload it straight to YouTube. You can download it as a file, upload that to Google Classroom or Otis, add it to your drive and share it with students that way. You can also download it as a file and upload it to YouTube as well. So you can do a lot of different things, but to explore one of those options, click File, give your movie a title, a description if you need to. Students won't see this, so you don't really need to touch this at all. Hit Next, save it, and then what will happen is you'll have a little progress circle here, and then from there, you're good to go as soon as that's done. Okay, so that file is done. All I have to do is find that file. It'll save on your desktop. Go over to my drive, click New, File Upload, go to my desktop, find this, add that to my drive. It'll take a little bit of time depending on how long your video is. And then once that's done, it'll show up right here. Put that in any folder you wish, however you organize your drive. And then all you really need to do is ensure that the share settings make it so anyone with the link can view it. And then from here, you can do a lot of different things. You could put this video into a slide deck, click Insert, Video, Upload from Drive, and then you'll see this video and put that in there. You can put that in a Google Doc. You can put that in a Google form. There's a lot of different options for you to share this with your students. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was really helpful, and I cannot wait to see all of the amazing things you guys do with iMovie. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know.